Yes, bro. So, your question, sorry. Your question.
Could I shake his hand, yes or no? Could I shake his hand, yes or no? If I was in the time of Jesus,
when the bush,
if I was in the time of Jesus,
when the bush was
the bush never said that. No, it didn't.
Okay.
No, it didn't.
What if it's both?
The bush doesn't talk.
What if it's both?
Allah spoke.
Allah spoke.
Why not?
He came
Not
from
through it.
he died. Jesus.
How can you say through it?
It's God.
It's not through it.
Yes, it
No,
is.
it is.
Okay. However, what if God takes on the form of something that can die? Can he then die in the flesh? For example, we both believe as theists that you die when somehow through an accident or old age, your soul, the breath of life you have in you, is separated from your body. Right? So, what if God took onto himself the form of a man who has a soul, and then that man then died, as in the soul was separated from the body? Why isn't that possible for God to do?
We don't say he has a place, and we don't say he does not have a place.
So I'm not saying Allah turns into a man. I'm saying Allah takes on, so like adds onto himself for a man.
He put on the Spider-Man form.
I can say the same thing.
How are you now telling me?
Okay, so yes, he's a messenger. Yes. But even more than that, if you read,
Why do you put him in the
because of the words he
A
said.
Marvel analogy. If Peter Parker, is Peter Parker, but when he puts on a suit, he is Spider-Man. Does he stop being Peter Parker because he's now Spider-Man?
No, you didn't. You spoke some
No, but it is because we're trying to tell you that what God is doing here is that he's joining onto himself a human nature, right? Just like Peter Parker putting on a costume, right? So what we're saying is that if God can join onto himself a human nature, then that would.
Spider-Man without wearing the suit.
But how?
He can do that.
When Peter Parker, without the suit,
The webs are part of the suits.
No.
They are. He's thinking about the first one. Yeah. But in the comics, the webs are part of the suit.
For me, no.
So that's essentially what we mean, right? So I know you've been brought up with an understanding that God cannot enter his creation, that the Christians worship a man, but that's not true. What's actually happening here is you just need to understand the idea of what we say the incarnation is. Very simply, Surah 19. Do you want to bring it up? I can show you that even in Islam, you have an understanding of the incarnation. Surah 19, please. And then go to Ayah 18. Yes, for the Spirit of Allah. Yeah.
Be guided by, absolutely.
So Surah 19, Ayah 17 actually. Let's start with 17.
It's a clear language.
I can just pick up the Quran and just read it.
If you understood Arabic, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So we
Yep.
can't become Muslims.
Because Allah gives basira and ma'rifah to those who fear Him.
Yep. Okay. Go into the actual Quran.com because I want you to. Isn't it that one? Is that one? What's this one? 17. Yeah. Okay. So. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So here, right? You have. Okay. Well, I'm sure you can tell. Do you read Arabic?
Yeah.
The Arabic doesn't say angel, does it?
Yeah. It says Ruhana. Ruhana is Gabriel.
No, Ruhara is the spirit of Allah.
No, Ruhana.
There's-
Ruhana.
yeah.
That means
Now-
we sent the angel.
Now,
We sent the angel as a spirit of
a Ruh is not an angel, right?
No, it's Ruh is an angel.
Huh? We going? Where we going? Let me finish up with this guy, right? So, it's not. Malaika is angel. Ruhana is not angel.
It's in Arabic. In Arabic, Jibreel. He's in the name of Ruh.
Now, brother, I know in Arabic he is considered to be the Ruhana, but there's nowhere in the Quran or in the Hadiths where it calls him that.
There is.
Where? It's not in the Quran, it's not in the Hadith.
Jibreel, Gabriel.
Yep.
He was called Ruh. Like the one that has.
Watch the lecture about the
No worries.
of the translation.
Ruh, I can confirm, I can assure you,
An entire
Ruh is Gabriel.
Okay, well, all I can tell you is I have looked myself, and in the Quran and in the Hadith, there's a distinction between angels and spirits. They have different names and they do different things, right? But in that ayah I was showing you, let's just say fine. Let's say fine for easy. It's Jabril, yeah. Jabril appears to Maryam as a man. How is an angel coming as a man?
Proving to you what the meanings of the words are.
That's the
so
way.
if you want that full
How the messenger came? What's the middle guy? Who's the middle guy between the prophet and the God?
No. But that verse is saying that Jabril became a man.
Yeah, he became a man to my prophet Muhammad as well.
Okay. So in that exact same kind of thinking, why can't God also take on the form of a man?
No, listen.
Why can't God also take on the form of a man if the rule can do it?
Because he's way higher than that level.
Yeah, but I'm not saying that he squeezes himself into a man, but he simply adds onto himself the nature of a man. Why can't he do that?
And I told you, because the Quran is in Arabic.
Why can't Allah create for himself some kind of body and then it's connected to him via like divine Wi-Fi? Why can't he do that?
Why does he have to do that? Why he has messengers?
So that he can meaningfully communicate with me and you. Because
But he can do
sometimes,
that with the messengers.
but the problem is sometimes when somebody else comes and tells you something that a third party told them, you might not believe them. But if the person himself comes,
exist. That's why miracles exist. Isa was miracles, making the dead go alive.
yes,
Musa, his miracle is talking to God, bringing food from sky. All the Jews witnessed that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So that's the way of me believing that guy is a prophet.
but
It doesn't have
here's
to
the
be
only
God.
problem. Even in the Quran, you have magicians who can do the things that Allah's messengers do. The magicians of Pharaoh, for example, with Musa, they could do the same things that Musa could do.
Allah said they lie.
For your understanding.
And in Surah 2, you have Harut and Marut who came and taught people magic. So, in that same way, it's possible for human beings to be misled by magicians who can do miracles. So what I would tell you is the importance of God coming
Musa
down
came,
here.
But Musa came and ended that magic. They showed,
No, the
they showed
magic is
that
still,
there's a magic.
Sihir is still here. It hasn't gone away, it's still here. So what I would say to you is the reason for God to come down here as a man is to meaningfully communicate with me and you and show he's God by doing things only God can do. In the Bible, Jesus Christ is the only person who says that he will lay down his life and pick it up again by himself. So when he's crucified, he predicts it and then he comes back by his own power. And that is greater than anything any other prophet has ever done because he has power over death. And every prophet before him has died and they're still dead. But he's the only one to die and come back. That's why it's important.
Pleasure to have this conversation.
All right, brother. Thank you, yeah? God bless you, okay?